Hi. So I want to show you a game I'm working on called Siren's Blade. It's basically going to be a roguelike where you play it as a collection of mermaids trying to get to the bottom of the ocean to defeat a powerful entity to save the world. But that's basically like a very loose idea of the story at the moment. So as a roguelike, the gameplay is basically going to be like you start a run and then explore multiple different randomly generated dungeons that will have random upgrades, random enemies, random bosses, and the items will be things like stat upgrades or things that change how you play, like a dash item or something that makes your spear spawn 3 times or something like that. Just loads of random items that combine together in unexpected ways, things like that. Now you'll start a run, you will explore a dungeon, and when you find a boss room, you can either go into that boss room or you keep exploring to find more items to get more powerful. And then, like, when you defeat the boss, you can go forward to the next area, which is going to be another dungeon, but like harder. You know how games work. And this is a very early version. We've only got 2 enemy types, but yeah. There's going to be multiple different characters. So in other like roguelikes, you can collect different weapons on your run, but with ours, you can unlock different characters, but they will all have different weapons, and each one of them will have a single weapon that plays differently, so that each of the characters plays completely differently from each other. Like this one is Catalina, who is supposed to be a Garibaldi goldfish mermaid and wields a trident. But we will also have like a harp seal mermaid, which has a magical harp, which I guess is like the magic harp item in Terraria that shoots like projectiles of music notes and things like that. But you can see how that will play very differently to this. And then the items will all affect every character and then change how they play. So every run is different. So every run has different rooms, different bosses, different items, and it feels very different. And I wanted the combat to feel good, so I spent ages trying to make the trident itself and the movement, the movement is the best thing about the game so far, I think. It feels very smooth and fluid, as it should be, since you're in fluid. I'm so funny. And like, oh yeah, in between runs, during runs you'll get a currency, which you'll be able to spend at the hub area for like permanent upgrades. Like, say I was thinking when you start the game you'd have about these abilities, but then you could use your permanent upgrade currency to like unlock a dash or unlock a trident throw or something like that. And then each character would have their own skill tree of that and things like that. So that's basically what I've got so far. But it's taken a long time to get this working.